So, the first group stage match of the UEFA Champions League. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone. The teams then, Valencia against Milan. Picked it off. Montari. Cassano on the ball. The ball's with Montari. Cassano. Abate. Robinho. Can he now find a finish? Montari. Good strike, but straight at the keeper.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
Here's Cassano and Antonini. Here is Montalivo. Jonas. And now the counter-attack. And he was obstructed there. Referee gives the free kick. He hits it. And it's just veered off to the left. Mexes and Abate. Robinho. The ball is with Montalivo. He's on the ball. Where's he taking it? Montalivo. Here's Abate. He's looking to play it into the channel. Hits it. The post to the rescue. The ball's with Tino Costa. And he's going for it. Pushed away. They were so nearly punished for their mistake. He sends it in, and a sublime header! No, not quite.
That was such a good effort, despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
30 minutes on the watch. Now Tino Costa. Slides it through. No, it was cut out. Montari on the ball. Mexes. Guardado. Low ball in. Chance for a counter then. Robinho. Boateng. Looking to carve open the defence. And he's got quite a shot on him. Here's Jonas. The flag stays down. There is the end of the first period.
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Either side conceding a goal then. It is 0-0. Valencia against Milan. Cuts it out.
Someone's got to get on the ball here. They need to get it into the box.
Here's Antonini. Tried to play it through. Now Soldado.
There just isn't enough movement for them. They're struggling to make a breakthrough.
Bad tackle, oh, awful tackle really. Free kick, that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. Put him under pressure now, you just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. Valencia to take a free kick. He knocks it in. Plays this forward. Abate wants to get this forward. Montari, Antonini.
Look, this game is all about goals, and that was as shot shy as it comes.
Now Soldado. Montari. The ball's with Cassano. Cassano! Fisted away by the keeper. Montalivo! A decent chance wasted.
Well, he really should have opened the scoring there. Still a very tense game.
Here's Piatti. He's got in. It's through. A chance. Opportunity maybe for a shot here.
Well, let's see if they've got time for another go, but time would appear to be their biggest rival now. They've got to keep the ball better than that.
Robinho. Now Alexander Pato drives it in. That's a miss.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Cassano. The final whistle approaching, and still we have no goals here. Here's Mexes. Here is Montalivo. Montari. And Antonini. Montari. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. Here's a strike. That was really close.
And it may have been ambitious, but he came so near to finding the net. I think that's unfortunate.
Jonas. Going for goal. There we have it. The match is all over. Both defences have stood tall throughout this game, not allowing themselves to be breached. Welcome to our live coverage. We've an enthralling group stage encounter in store today. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone. And here we have Milan against Fenerbahce. The ball's with Montari and Antonini. Alex. Mehmet Topuz. Ertze Humaci. Tries to slide it past the defence. Puts it away. Milan break the deadlock. They've got the opener in the early minutes.
Oh look, the first goal can have a big effect on any game, but it has to be backed up with the right attitude. Don't ease off now, going at a second.
Now through to Kevin Prince Boateng. He can take the shot on here. There's a possibility here for a shot. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Or maybe he just cut across the shot slightly and that made it track the wrong side of the post, but that's very unlucky.
Pato on the ball. Mehmet Topuz cuts it out. So. And he crosses it into the middle. Here's Cassano. Robinho. Wants to get this forward. Mexes. Could be a chance now. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng. Chance for a counter then. Alexander Pato. Alex. The ball's with Cassano. Here's Antonini. Here is Shemi Shentuk. Alex. They're breaking out quickly here. Montolivo. Robinho. What a reprieve that was. So. Oh, took him out. Free kick given. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. That's their first change of the game.
Good decision. He's already been booked and looked in danger of picking up a second yellow.
The half-time whistle goes.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
A tight old game this, 1-0 the scoreline. Milan against Fenerbahce. Good run down the side. Now, what next? Guided clear. The ball's with Pato. Flamini on the ball. Antonini. Cassano. It was a good ball in.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Here's Montari. The ball is with Montolivo. Oh, so close!
Yeah, but the fans still love this guy. I mean, he'll keep having a go from any distance, never stops trying. Just didn't happen for him that time.
He played for an hour now. Slides it through. Onside. Flamini. Great chance for the counter. So. No, beaten to it. Abate. It's on for him. He's got in. Here's Cassano. He's free. Great link up. Flamini's there. That's halted the danger. Keeper got his hand to it.
Well, he knew exactly what he wanted to do before the ball even arrived, and that made the chance far easier. He read it before any defender.
An opportunity missed.
Yeah, he could have made the game safe had he converted that. Such a big disappointment.
Got it. Gazzano. Restarts with a throw-in. Here is Montalivo. It's opened up nicely for him. Oh, that caught everyone by surprise. Ball in. And now the counter-attack. Possibility here for a cross. He just took too long there.
Yeah, he just gave the defence too much time to regroup. In the end, he was forced into rushing it.
Sheni Shentul. Through and still going. And that'll be a throw. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. So, knocks it out to the flank. He knocks it in, and they get it away. There we have it, the match is all over. Just the one goal, but enough to win the game.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very...
So we're just about halfway through the group stage. I'm John Champion, Jim Becklin's alongside me. Taiwo. Ball stolen. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick given. Hits a ball in. Can he now find a finish? What a reprieve that was.
Well, the end result was such a shame, but what a great attempt to win the ball back and get a pop in at goal.
The ball's with Rubinho. And Abate. 15 minutes played. Here's Alexander Pato. That is offside. Just when they had a chance to take the lead, or so they thought. It's on for him. Taiwo. Here's Rubinho. Abate. Wants to get this forward. Rubinho. Almost half an hour gone. It's come through to him nicely. He's on the end of it, and it's a really well-taken goal. Milan break the deadlock. That was a great header.
Strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
So we start again at 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
The ball's with Rubinho. And Emmanuelson. Muntari. Taiwo. Muntari. Flicks it over the top.
Yeah, it's all very easy on the eye, but I think they're just missing something a little more incisive now to complement some very good build-up play.
Alexander Pato. And he'll shoot here. It's a really good try, but no goal.
Oh, listen, to come that close is a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
Here's Muntari. Rubinho. Montolivo. Now through to Pato. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, that was just a bad first half, real cat and mouse. I just hope it opens up second half.
It's 1-0, and we hope for more of the same in the second half. Slides it through. Emmanuelson. Muntari. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. And he's going for it. Oh, well saved.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
Got it. The ball crossed the line. And play switched across. Hits it. Tari. And that's come to nothing. Oh, he's lost it.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Oh, he plays it long. No, that's not going to make it. Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. The referee has sent him off. Well, his manager is absolutely livid. And I have to say that's a huge call by the ref. Controversial, and it could change the outcome of the game. Ball in. A header this time. Cleared away to safety.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Robinho on the ball. A fine display of slick passing. And it's directed clear. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng. Tari. He plays it through. No, beaten to it. Looking to thread it through. Here's Abate. He's looking to play it into the channel. And he's on the move. Thwarted by some dogged defending. Great chance for the counter. Looking to carve open the defence. And that brings to an end 90 minutes of football. Just the one goal, but enough to win the game.
Well, once they got that...
A warm welcome, and we're glad to have you on board for this exciting group stage match. I'm John Champion, Jim Beglin is here alongside me. Boateng. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. And that's been intercepted. The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. Cassano. The ball's with Montari. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng. Robinho. Montalivo on the ball. Here's Abate. No, that won't be finding its target. Here's Alexander Pato. Cassano. Oh, he's lost it. Flemings. Robinho. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. Tries to slide it past the defence. And now the counter-attack. Now he's ready for a shot. Hits it. Ball's loose. They've scored. 1-0. The keeper made a mess of it, and he's been punished.
Well, nobody will have to tell the keeper who's messed up there. I can only assume he took his eye off the ball.
So we start again at 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Here's Montari, Montalivo, and Abate. He's looking to play it into the channel. Header! The finish was not what was required.
That was such a good effort, despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
He goes alone. He may need some support. Now seeking to get that ball in. Back off the post. Alexander Pato. Great chance for the counter. Alexander Pato. Simling. He's going it alone, looking for width, and a cross, and a header! The whistle signals the end of the first half.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
Just one goal, the difference between them. Looking to thread it through. This could be interesting. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng and Montalivo and Antonini. Lemmings makes the interception. Referee in a good position to give the free kick. Here's a ball in. The ball's with Pato. Cassano. We've been playing an hour. Here's Antonini. Cassano on the ball. He's latched onto it. Could be a chance now. In for the rebound, and it's taken with some style. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts him in control now.
Flemings. Simling. Looking to carve open the defence. Robinho. Tries one. An opportunity missed.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
He sends it in. Montalivo. Antonini. Robinho. Robinho. The final ball not quite there. Robinho tried to play it through. No, cut out. Cleared away. Stenman. He's looking for options. Here comes the cross. Tari. And there is the final whistle. To lose is only human. To lose with grace is one of the hardest things of all. Just 2 matches left then, crucial times for some. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone. And here we have Milan against Valencia. Boateng, and he belts it. The long ball forward. Now for Gulli. Guardado. Here's Faguli. Now through to Jonas. Now the chance! They have another go. Really good try, but no goal.
Oh, listen, to come that close is a really, really good attempt, and judging by the crowd's reaction, they thought he'd done enough too.
Cassano. Cassano! Vital touch by the keeper. Soldado. Quarter of an hour gone in the first half. He's got in. Pablo. Guardado. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng. That's an admirable save.
I thought he was magnificent then. He had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
Abate, it's on for him. And Cassano. Guardado. Here's Soldado, looking to carve open the defence. Could be a chance now. Nicely fed in.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
30 minutes played in this first half. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Missed time challenge, looks worse than it was. Free kick, well, it's a booking, no surprise really. Have to agree with the ref there. Defender didn't get anywhere near the ball. No complaints about that. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. Here's Robinho. Alexander Pato. Here's Montari. Here's Antonini. And now the counter-attack. Montari. Looking to thread it through. Shoots here. The keeper, always the favourite there.
Yeah, I'm sure he was trying to place it in the corner of the net, but he's not likely to score by firing straight at the keeper.
Here's a ball in. No, not quite.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. It wasn't quite enough, though.
There is the end of the first period.
Plenty of highlights, loads of talking points from that first half. One side seemed to be in control for long periods, but we'll have to wait and see if that continues after the restart.
Goalless then at this stage. Milan against Valencia. It's come through to him nicely. Across. Oh, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's been flagged offside. Abate. He's onside. Casado. He misses, only narrowly though.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try though.
The ball's with Robinho. And Abate. Robinho.
Well, the passing is not quite the problem. They just need better movement if they're going to drag this defence out of position.
Here's Jonas. Free kick is given. The ball's with Cassano. Got it. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. Here's Montalivo. The ball's with Montari. Cassano. Now through to Kevin Prince Boateng. Montalivo's there. A decent chance wasted.
Well, he really should have opened the scoring there. Still a very tense game.
Tableau. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Valencia to take a free kick. Ball in. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. Rami plays this forward. Here's Albelda. Mathieu. João Pereira. He stayed up for this pass. A crucial intervention there. Soldado makes the interception. Terrible challenge. Free kick. Valencia to take a free kick. Hits a ball in. Here's a shot. It's in. We finally have the breakthrough we've been waiting for.
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
He timed his run excellently.
Well, they showed a real understanding linking up for that goal. It's a nightmare for the defence to try to deal with that.
So, could this be the one that settles it?
Oh, it's a huge goal at this stage, but I suspect they're going to have to dig deep for the next few minutes to try and see this one out.
A really impressive run through. Montari intercepts. There is the referee's whistle for full time. It all came down to that one slip up at the back, and sometimes that's what decides football matches.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage comes to a close this evening. Welcome to the 6th group stage match of the UEFA Champions League. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin at the microphone. The teams then, Fenerbahce against Milan. Poor challenge, free kick given. Here's a ball in. Here it is, Kaut. An early shot across the bows. Mexes, here's Abate, Robinho. Stock. This is very pleasing on the eye. The ball's with Cassano. It's out of play for a throw. Humachi. This is lovely passing to watch. A chance. Oh, sensational! And it's Fenerbahce who take the lead. A very cleverly worked goal it was too.
I think they showed a good little understanding there to execute the 1-2 and then back it up with a goal. That's really good football.
Fenerbahce have the priceless opener.
You know, sometimes it just comes down to who wants it more. Who's got the passion? Who's got the pride? I think we've just had the answer to that.
Robinho wants to get this forward. Here's Montalivo. The ball's with Montari. He's latched onto it. Off he goes. Skillfully hit. Keeper got his hand to it. He sends it in. And we've barely had half of the first half. Onside. He's looking for that right pass. Boateng.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Stock. Free kick awarded.
He's got two options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
No, didn't quite get the distance he wanted on it. Here's Alexander Pato. Abate. Alexander Pato. Cassano on the ball. Here's Montari. Antonini. Here's Montari. Montalivo on the ball. Mehmet Topal. With Pato. The pass needed to be better there. Slides it through. Shooting chance! Chance for a shot! Half-time is now upon us.
Well, considering they're behind, I think it's been pretty superb football in display actually in that first half. They've really stretched the play from one side to another. Excellent stuff.
Just the one goal separates them then. It's 1-0. Fenerbahce against Milan. Concede a free kick with a ferocious tackle. pass intercepted. Plays this forward. Kaut. Montari on the ball. Minutes of the second half gone now. Now Kevin Prince Boateng. The pass cut out. Now Mehmet Topal.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Robinho. Long ball over the top. Sloppy pass, intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Mehmet Topal. Here's Christian. Christian. He can take the shot on here. Could be a chance now. That was a real chance.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountains of time.
Here's Antonini. Here's Christian. A fine display of slick passing. Here's Kevin Prince Boateng. And he'll shoot here. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Oh, look, I just think he didn't get the connection he was hoping for. Nearly perfect technically, but not quite on the mark.
It's come through to him nicely. He knocks it in. It's opened up nicely for him. Montari. There's the final whistle, signalling the end of 90. Maybe they felt they should have gone through, but frankly, their play hasn't been good enough.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder what